Hello Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for July 12th through the 18th. So if this has run across your feed and it resonates, I believe that it is meant for you. So okay, what I've done this week is I pulled like all cosmic cards, and so for your overall oracle message for the week, you have incorporate, and your chakra message is angels and masters. I have to cover up this part because it's not appropriate. But so basically this is telling you to get super in touch with like your spirit, your body, like really spending some time alone with your body and just being like very just in tune with it, and just kind of knowing like what you're wanting and what you're feeling and what aligns with you. Like I feel like what this is saying is that you haven't spent enough time with just you, just like feeling yourself. Okay. And I feel like what this is telling you is that it's going to be like a very spiritual experience for you, because you have this angels and masters. And it's like you just need to kind of spend some time just with you, okay? And I'm really trying to kind of dance around how to say this, like, and it still be appropriate. Spend some time with yourself and, just kind of allow these messages to come to you, because I do feel like right now you're kind of unsure. Like you really just don't know. I want to read to you what this says though, this incorporate. Okay. So it says, I am lucid and I question all normalizations and acceptance of toxic ideas in relation to my sacred body. And see, that's it. This is about like, you've been carrying too much of what other people think about you, and it's affecting your spirit. Okay. So then it says ideas that were imposed from the outside, other people, right? I recover my balance when I bring consciousness to every part of my being. This is what I'm talking about. You need to spend some time just really appreciating your body, okay? And all your fucking magnificence, okay? To connect with my physical body is to listen to myself with love. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna cry. I do this a lot lately. I don't know what's going on. So your overall tarot message for the week, which is from the Syrian Starseed deck, you have the 8 of Orbs, which is the 8 of Swords. Not the best energy. Well, what I mean to say is not the most comfortable energy. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's like you're really needing to spend some time appreciating yourself, and then also connecting with your angels and masters, which this is the Soul Star chakra. Soul Star chakra, which is the chakra that's up here above your crown. And this is you really connecting with the divine, okay? Or your guides, ancestors, angels, that kind of thing. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So the 8 of Swords, and then you have the 6 of Wands, and you have the Hanging Man. And what I got from this, because it took me a second, I was like, okay, I really feel like, do you see this person holding this torch? Here, I gotta pull my leg up. So what I'm seeing is that you're really struggling with what you want. You really are. Like, you don't know. You have no idea right now. You're like, what the hell do I even want? Okay. And that's where this Hanged Man is coming in. It's like you have got to spend some time like with yourself, alone, reflecting, journaling. Getting outside and just being like, what do you want? What do you want from me? What am I supposed to do with my life? It's like, it's that energy. Because I feel like you're stressed. You are stuck because you don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do. And it's putting you in a place where you're just, it's like you're lost. You're lost. I don't even know what else to say about it. Because you have the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I do feel like this has to do with your heart. What you want in your heart. Like, it could be a person that you're with, a person that you long for. It could be fill in the blank. Only you know the answer to that, because it could be several different scenarios with different people. And I do feel like this is the week that you find the answers. So you have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I really do feel like what you're realizing here with the Six of Wands and this torch, and I am seeing this as like holding a torch for something. Like, what do you want? You know, this is what you're getting ready to go for. You're gonna start moving in that direction, or it's gonna just be coming to you with this energy. I would say by the end of the week, but time is fluid. These readings are for the week, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to happen next week. So I got to say that. Underneath that, though, you have the Two of Swords. Again, with some more confusing energy. Like, you're like, what do I do? I don't even know. So I do feel like you struggle to let go of things. I do feel like you're just confused on what actions to take, and that's why you're needing to spend some time with your sacred self. Okay, in your career, I gotta tell you, you're not even thinking about a career this week. Like, it's the furthest thing from your mind, because you have love all over your career reading. And I was like, okay. So you have the, I think this is the Page of Cups. No, this is the Knight of Cups. The Six of Cups, and no, it's the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Okay. Yeah, they changed the names in the deck. I just feel like where your head is this week is trying to figure out how you got where you're at. You know, you're reviewing the past, and you're thinking about, like, what your heart wants, what's happened, what you should do. Because you also have the Five of Cups. You have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're in this energy where you're just not only grief-stricken and have an internal conflict, but it's very much the how the fuck did I get here energy. That's it. That's exactly what it is, because you also have the Death card. So then you have the King of Pentacles. And that's like your only card here that has any sort of relevance to finances and career. I feel like, though, that this is more about commitment. This is more about, like, what you're loyal to. And I feel like where you're at right now, you're not loyal to. You're like, I don't even know what this is, and I don't know why I'm here, but I know that I am ready for a change in my life, okay? And you just very much are in this reviewing the past, trying to figure out how you got where you're at right now, this week. Yeah, so your love reading, kind of along the same lines. I'm just going to be really real with you. You're starting out here with the Wheel of Fortune. And what I'm getting, because you also it was clarified by the High Priestess, and what I got was that there's a situation in your life that you're needing to level up for. And I feel like it scares you. It scares you. Because you don't, I feel a little bit like you don't feel like you're good enough for somebody. So you're like, well, what do I need to do? How do I need to be better for this person? or, and this doesn't have to be in romantic relationships. This can be just any kind of interpersonal relationship, because not everybody's interested in romantic relationships. You know, I know that's surprising. But anyway, then you have the Fool card and the Ace of Swords. I really feel like it's like this reality check that's happening for you. You know, like, I really feel like you're getting really real with yourself this week. That's what I see. You're getting really real with yourself about like how you want to move forward. And for a lot of you, I feel like you want to start over. Like you want to start over with something new, or you want to start over with a person that you're either with or somebody from the past. Okay? So it kind of like the message kind of got deep. All right? And so you have the Page of Wands. I do feel like this is about like getting ready to want to communicate, or to, you know, wanting to have a conversation. Could be wanting to take some action towards a situation. It could be, you know, this action that you're wanting to take in regards to starting over. But like you have some shit to work out, you know, before you can even do that, okay? So to clarify, that was the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. I do feel like it's somebody that you revere, that you look at this person like, because you obviously struggle to let them go with that Four of Pentacles, but you look at this person like, wow, what, like they just have so much, what's the word I'm looking for? They have so much magnetism. Magnetism, that's the word. And I feel like it scares you. And the reason why I'm also saying that is because you have this Lion energy, and that comes out here again in a second. There's a person that has just this air about them that is very attractive and alluring and terrifying for you, because you don't really know how to approach that, because you have the Seven of Swords. Like I feel like you deceive yourself by thinking that you're not good enough for them, or that you just deceive yourself. That's it. With that Seven of Swords, you deceive yourself. And that's been coming out a lot lately. The Judgment card, Ace of Pentacles. It's like you want to start over. You want there to be something new about the situation. But then there's the Ten of Wands. There's so much that has to be worked through, to be sorted out. And I think that stops you, because you're like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. But then your spirit kind of wants to with this Three of Pentacles, and again with the Strength card. And I really feel like this has to do with courage. This has to do with how you feel about yourself, like how you allow yourself to go after what you really want, or how you allow yourself to show up for people, or how you allow yourself to make the changes that you need to make in relationships or any kind of connection. Like, this is you believing in yourself. So you have the Death card and the Tower card at the bottom of the deck, and the Nine of Wands. I do feel like there's some pretty stark realizations this week, if not complete and total endings with people. Like I said, doesn't have to be romantic, could be just people in your life. But what I do feel like it's doing is that it's exposing the things about you that you really do want to change, that you really do want to grow past, because you want things to be different for you. The Divine Masculine. I feel like for so long you've been really scared to actually embrace your truest feelings, like what you're actually like connecting to those feelings. And that's why this came out. This is about you connecting with yourself. And I feel like with the Seven of Swords energy, you do a lot of running from yourself. Remember the mental gymnastics, because you're like, well, if I do all of this, then I don't ever have to actually focus on what's going on in here, because this is scary. Okay? And I feel like now you have this transformational energy, this phoenix, right? And you're needing to kind of be brave and just allow yourself to confront these aspects of yourself that are really scary, but are going to change your life for the better, regardless if you choose to do it for another person or if you're just doing it for yourself. Okay? So what your subconscious wants you to know. This one I found to be really interesting, because I got the like spirit, like your spirit guides, ancestors kind of energy. And remember, like this angels and masters. I feel like this is a week where things really start to click. And you can't, I mean, honestly, with the kind of cards that you had here, the Death card, the Tower card, Judgment card, Ace of Swords, these kind of cards, that's what they do. They help things just sort of click, you know, like, oh, that makes so much sense, you know? Why have I been doing it like this all this time? You know, it's like that. You know, it's you getting really real with yourself, and you're sort of being nudged to do that. Additionally, because this is your subconscious, I do feel like there's something that someone that lingers around in your subconscious, and I do believe it's something that you haven't dealt with. And what I got from this energy is I really feel like he's sort of morphing into a lion. It's like, but it's not quite there, you know? It's like he's still kind of hanging on to that the darker aspects, the fear, you know, the self-deception. But there's a desire to morph into this lion energy, you know, and to really step outside of your comfort zone, you see? So here's this portal. There's a new portal opening up for you. Like it's a new way of existing in the world. And I do feel like it has to do with your relationships with people. It's like being born again, you know? And like I was saying in the lots of past Aquarius readings, you know, that there was like a rebirth that was happening. And sometimes it's like we go through these rebirths, and like then all this stuff starts to surface that we have to purge, and then we feel like we're taking 10 steps back, you know? But then once you get to the other side of that, you're like, oh, I get it. You know, like everything's starting to really make sense now, so that I can step through this new portal and I can show up differently in my life and ultimately be happier and whole and free, you know? So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Okay, bye everybody.